So, like, the first thing I want to be touching on is that all my sweet wedges and Rita Repulsa, I get it. See, I'm paying homage to Superwoman today. Okay, anyways, the first thing I want to be touching on is, oh, yes, all my clearance shoe sale. MAC has oh my god, is this catching into the camera spike? MAC has decided to introduce that in 2016 they will be releasing the Selena collection. Oh my god, I couldn't be so much happier. Not just because I'm a Texan, not just because I am a fan of hers, but it's because Selena Quintanilla inspired a lot of standards that Hispanic stars are kind of hitting right now. She inspired a lot of the women's fashion, and even though I don't like Jennifer Lopez, I do admit that I could see a lot of her early fashion, a lot of her red carpet premiere, dressing and makeup choice was heavily influenced by Selena. Thankfully she's obviously she's her own brand now and all that, but not just her, but like I can't even name them all, but yeah, she's influenced a lot, and thankfully there's a positive way to remember her now, because every year, I'm not even joking, every year it's, oh my god, we remember her murder, oh my god, we remember the tragedy, oh my god, what's her face needs to sit in jail. I'm tired of it. The poor woman needs to just get some positive shit out. And guess what? MAC has answered our prayers, okay? The high priest over at the MAC temple said your prayers have been answered, and in 2016 you are getting your fashion line. Okay, this next one's about Shia LaBeouf. I freaking loved him in Holes, not even joking. And just over the years he's kind of faded away from the mainstream Hollywood light, which I think was a good move for him. And this article says straight up, like, I could have killed her, like, that's the quote, and that has nothing to do with what was going on. What happened is that him and his girl got into a fight. He decided to walk away, no matter how ugly it looked or whatever. He decided to walk away, and then they're trying to blow it up as he's threatening her, and he's like, no. If you read the article, in it he's quoted as saying that he was basically scared of going too far and possibly laying an ill hand on her. That's all it was. I don't know why the media is trying to blow this up into some bullshit fuckery. But they brought up like the Sia music video for Elastic Heart. I saw it. Sia's style is not for everybody. It is not. Okay? She got a lot of shit for it too. It was her, Shia LaBeouf, and I can't remember the little girl's name. Them three got, well, like, not the little girl, but her mother, got so much shit for it. And they're trying to say it was like child pornography and it was verging on obscene. I've seen it. It's not for everybody, but it was not obscene. Sia was basically trying to do this whole artsy-fartsy thing of, like, the singer, like, the person is trying to tell their story of, like, the Elastic Heart, hence the song title. And then Shia LaBeouf and the little girl are representing the two sides. It's basically the mind versus the heart and all that. And, the singer feels, or like, the person feels that they have to let one stay behind and make decisions with the other. And that's what the whole video is about. And they're trying to say, oh, he was nearly nude. Fuck you. Because bro homie looked hot as all the shit in hell up in there. I saw abs. I saw beard. I saw buff man. I was like, yes, thank you God. This couldn't have been hotter than when Luke Evans was all up in that Dracula movie without his shirt on. Okay? I'm sorry. It was awesome. But it was not obscene. Going back to the point, it was not obscene. He did not try to threaten her, nothing like that. The media is trying to make this into this big fiasco, and it's not at all. Ugh. The third article, I'm only going to touch on this really quick because I do know that I can go ranting on this for hours if you let me. It's basically bringing up the attention of mental illness in America, and I'm just like, if you know someone with mental illness, work with them. If you can't work with them, be honest with them. I'm actually going to try to make it funny. Okay, but like, yeah, the whole point is this is not a taboo. Okay, it's something. Okay, it's how is it we can talk about cancer, but we can't talk about mental illness. Even something so simple as like depression, whether it be for like, oh, you're bummed out because, the person jumped you, whatever, or it's something serious that's been going on for a while. Hey, let's not make it a taboo. I'm not saying let's throw it out in public, but let's be a little more accepting that there is this high percentage of Americans who are suffering from mental illness and all that. If they're not ready to get help, then they have their own reasons for not getting ready to get help. Give them time, Let's do more to do better. Okay, this last one, it's really kind of hitting close to home, only because of the amount of shit I've seen in the news. The whole article is like, do we give recognition to the shooters? Do we do this? Do we do that? And my opinion is, I understand locally recognizing the shootings and stuff like that, but once you start putting a name and a face and a head count to who they are and what they've done, you start glorifying. And when I say glorifying, I mean that, whether it be for good, like, oh, this person did all these good deeds, or in the case of this Louisiana shooting, and also, unfortunately, the Ferguson shooting, Sandy Hook, was it the Aurora shooting, the Virginia Tech shooting, Columbine, classically. I mean, you start giving us names and faces and a death count, you are glorifying them. Not in the same light, but to the same magnitude as you would, like, the Roman Empire. Okay, you are giving us counts, you are giving us names, faces, dates, and it's not helping. Let's let it go and let's focus on the healing that needs to take place. And I guarantee you, shit will go smoother. Shit will go smoother, less people will try to do this. And the more we focus on the healing, the more we can bring about good. And the more we bring about good, the more it's possible para impactar el mundo con mucho amor y muchos más de la luz. This is Analog signing off. Stay safe, stay happy, stay cosmic. And I'm really sorry this was so long. Peace out.